Bitcoin has reclaimed the magical resistance level that is set at $30,000. Does this mean that the bull market is back on, or does it mean that there is more downsides to come? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly as to why Bitcoin has given the rise that we've seen in the markets recently, but I'm also going to talk about how I'm personally trading it and what to look out for so that you can trade it basically off an informed case that I'm going to show you. If you like this, then please leave a like and subscribe to this video, as I will be continuing to give you the information that you need to become a consistently and profitable trader. So let's simply dive into it and dive straight into the charts. So first of all, let's take a small look at the macro time frame. Bitcoin has definitely been showing some signs of strength, as we have been trading sideways in a really big sideways channel during the entirety of 2021 and the first half of 2022, after which we have dropped back down and then toyed again with the level a few more times, even held it for some time before we've seen a significant drop to $24,000, all the way from $30,000 again. So you can already see the reason why that $30,000 is such a pivotal level. And as we can also see now, last week we've attempted to pierce through the level, we failed to do so, but now we are once again above it and currently seemingly holding above this level. And this means that we are starting to see some signs of strength, albeit relatively weak still, because we have to zoom into a smaller time frame in order to fully figure out what is going on and digest and interpret the information as it is. From this perspective, it does look like Bitcoin is definitely starting to reclaim some really pivotal levels. And the reason why we have done so now and not a few weeks ago is, and this is my opinion, and this is not financial advice, obviously, but I think there's a lot of interest in crypto coming back into the markets right now, as the ETF Approval series is taking an advancement, and a lot of people are anticipating on getting the ETF finally approved. After 6-7 years of debate whether an ETF is going to be approved. This is not the first time. However, as the markets have changed over the last few years, this might just be the time that it might get approved. However, as professional traders that are looking to generate profits and extract profits from the market consistently on a day-to-day basis, this is the kind of news that we do not necessarily can use to actually extract those profits from the market. Because the real situation, the answer as to why you want to be careful here, and this is why I'm personally a little bit more careful, is because we have to zoom into the lower time frame, and that is where we have the edge as traders above the speculators that are just longing out of nowhere, thinking that price is just going to go to the moon, as the ETF is going to be maybe or maybe not going to be approved. So let's do that. So this is the current situation. However, if we frame the more local section, in other words, the part that we have created over the last half year, as we are attempting to create to reclaim that bigger channel that we've been trying to get into, we can also now frame this entire section as simply a sideways range. And all that it says to us right now is that we have made a rotation to the downside, then we have made a rotation to the upside, and then once more to the downside. And if you put everything into perspective, then it is already becoming a lot more clear that at the moment what we are doing is simply making a rotation to the upside. And that is where we arrive at the point as to how I am looking to trade it. Well, simply put, in trading, you always have three options. You can choose to long, you can choose to short, or you can stay out and wait for better opportunities. Now, longing here, first of all, let's go over that scenario, is simply not a good option. Why is that? Well, if you are looking to trade a range, then it is not uncommon to frame it as such that we are now reaching the upper band of this range, which is classed as a resistance region that is here present in this range between $30,000 and $32,000. This is not the best place to long. We haven't even broken out to the upside at all yet. We have gotten zero confirmation at the moment that we are continuing further up. So longing here is really very close to actual gambling. And that is what sets a trader apart from somebody who's simply speculating on the news or simply gambling their money away. No, we are looking to do this day in, day out. And for that, we need accurate information, and we need a disciplinary methodology in order to do this each and every day. And currently, the option of the long for me is simply not valid. Longing here, in my opinion, is just chasing the move, and I can class that as FOMO. So for me, longing here is simply not an option. Then we have our second option, which is shorting. That looks a lot better because we are at the moment at resistance. However, at the moment, I am not short yet. Why is that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important key level for you all that I would like to mark out. That is going to be our make or break level. And as you can see already, but I have to zoom down to the lower time frame, we are currently trading on and around that key level. So the situation currently is I am currently going for option 3. I'm staying out until I see further confirmation. So there's two things I would like to see. I would like to see this key level being lost from here on out for me to become interested in a short, and where we can see a larger drop to the downside becomes more likely. If that does not happen, or if we, let's say, fake out and then actually really quickly reclaim it, I would be looking for that $32,000 again. Although I would only be trading that if we see a very specific price structure being set up, such as taking out the high and failing to do so while closing back above that. That is going to be a trigger for me where I would be looking to short that, simply to trade yet another rotation to the downside of this entire range. Now, keep in mind that this is more relating to swing trading and not necessarily for day trading. Until then, I foresee simply higher prices, and if we do not see this kind of price action up here, we could just as easily actually break out and see higher prices such as $36,000 or $40,000, if not higher. However, this hasn't happened yet and would require its own video, but this is the current situation that I am currently looking at. And as you can see, at the moment, we are simply just hovering around this key level. So at the moment, I have to go for option 3, which is staying out until I have an actual setup on my hands that I can actually trade. And that is not the case right now. This key level is very, very important for me to make my decision whether I'm going to short this or whether I'm going to stay out waiting for higher prices so that I can potentially short higher up. In the meantime, I am looking to trade some altcoins on the day that are left and right popping. They are very, very, very volatile. And that is what I'm going to do together with the members of the tribe. If you're looking to learn more about this or want to join the tribe, then we have a brand new website which you can visit. You know, you can just learn how to apply these methodologies across different markets, across altcoin, Bitcoin, Forex, and stocks. It all, the methodology that I teach works the same everywhere. Now, if the bull market comes along with this, which is very much a potential, then I would highly recommend investing in your education so that you can be ready and have the edge over those that do not study and simply only keep on gambling by longing into resistance, trading the news, and, you know, just having unrealistic expectations of the market. So don't wait any longer. Invest in your education. Make sure that you're informed so that you can have that edge once the bull market breaks loose. Because trust me, at some point in time, whether that is today, tomorrow, or next year, the bull market will come, and you want to be prepared for that. This was my update on how I'm currently looking at the Bitcoin price. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and consider visiting our website, where we have lots of materials that you can study, and you can get familiar more in depth with my day trading methods. And I'm also throughout the day, showing in real time how I'm looking at price action. I'm covering order flow and how I'm actually executing for example, my short trade setup if it does come along. Have a really great day and stay safe out there. Cheers.